제 172회 뭘 좀 준비하지 그래요.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Hello, welcome to Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host, Lisa Kelly, and sitting next to me, pretty in pink.
I got my pink again. 안녕하세요, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Stephen Revere. I'll be coaching. We talked a little bit last time about White Day and Black Day. We're going to kind of go over that a little bit more with our two students.
네, 안녕하세요, our teachers. 여러분 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 마리나예요. I'm from Ukraine and nice to see you again.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 저 네팔에서 온 학생 감빌입니다.
And you guys are looking colorful in our brand new non-hooded shirts. Model them for us, yes?
Yes. Those
Okay,
look good.
beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's go find out what we'll be learning in today's lesson.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa.
And Stephen.
그런 날이 있는 걸 미처 몰랐네.
리사 씨도 뭘 좀 준비하지 그래요.
저는 됐습니다. 그게 다 상술 아니에요?
아, 그렇긴 하지만.
There may be a few students out there, like Marina and Gambir, who said, what is that word I just heard, okay? And so it comes up in our first line. Remember we were talking about White Day last time, and so Lisa doesn't know anything about White Day. She says, 그런 날이 있는 걸 미처 몰랐네? 미처 몰랐네? Now, you may think 미처 means crazy too, right? Doesn't that mean crazy?
Yes, 미쳤어 means you're crazy, and be careful with that because in Korean, that is a swear word.
Right.
To tell someone they're crazy is a very terrible thing to say. Although I think with influence from English, it has become a lot lighter. People say it a lot more. Yeah, it's also okay to say psychoda. You're crazy. That's okay. But don't say 미쳤어. That's kind of bad, okay? And our line here is 그런 날이 있는 걸. That is short for 것을, 걸, that thing. 미처 몰랐어. And 미처
네.
is I didn't know yet. I didn't know that up to this point. I haven't learned that. 미처 몰랐어. I haven't learned that yet.
Let's try practicing saying this line, okay? 그런 날이 있는 걸 미처 몰랐네.
그런 날이 있는 걸 미처 몰랐네.
그런 날 있는 미처 몰랐네요.
네.
몰랐네요, making it the high form there. And then with the 몰랐네, another one you got to be careful of the pronunciation on. It's not 몰랐어요. 몰랐어요, when that 시읒, that double 시읒, 쌍시읒 comes before an N, it becomes 몰랐네. That turns into an N sound.
Right. And ending it in the ne is also like between friends. It's like friendly talking too. Okay, and the next line is 리사 씨도 뭘 좀 준비하지 그래요. And also think of the nuance he's giving. He's like, you should get something for me too. Hint, 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 right?
And here, 리사도 뭘 좀 준비하지 그래요. Hey, great expression. You should do this. Why don't you try doing this? Just add 지 그래요 onto the end. Go eat something. 뭘 좀 먹지 그래요. Somebody tells you, oh, I'm hungry. 뭘 좀 먹지 그래요.
Juice 좀 마시지 그래요.
Okay.
Doesn't your throat hurt after all this talking?
Oh, it does. Oh, I gotta have a drink.
Okay, so let's try that. Okay, 과자 좀 드시지 그래요. Why don't you have some cookies or bread? Can you make up a sentence using something? Cookies.
쿠키를 좀 먹지 그래요.
아하. 뭐 좀 준비하지 그래요.
뭐 좀 준비하지? 준비 많이 했는데. I've got lots of bread. And
He said you should prepare something, right? You should prepare something. We did. What do you want for
I got
lunch?
juice, I got bread, I got everything. Darn. Okay, and then we continue on saying, 저는 됐습니다. Okay, this is a good line, okay, because when you say 됐어요, you don't really understand what they're saying unless you know the true meaning of this line, right? 저는 됐어요.
됐습니다. Yeah, that's okay. You could also say 괜찮아요.
Right,
저는 괜찮아요. I'm okay. I don't really want any. Yeah, don't say 안녕 고맙습니다. No thank you does not work in Korean, okay? Don't say no thank you.
Good one. 그게 다 상술 아니에요? Okay, and we did the 아니에요. We're saying that isn't something, 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 right?
상술 아니에요 means isn't that just something they made up so they could sell stuff? Is what is 상술. 아니에요 isn't that just stuff they make up so they can sell stuff? That's what they're saying.
And then Stephen answers by 그렇긴 하지만. Okay, this is another really good line. Another one that if you really break it up, you don't really understand what it means, right? 그러긴 하지만, of course it is so, but.
Yeah, that's true. 그렇긴, of course, that 니은 always gets tacked on there at the end quite often. Does 그렇다 is to be something. It is that way, right? 그렇긴 하지만, then you add that 하지만 at the yeah, that's true, but pretty easy to transfer there into English, right? That's true, but 그렇긴 하지만.
Right, and let's try answering, okay? I'll ask you, how are your Korean studies? Aren't they difficult? And you would answer, 그렇긴 하지만. And here, we have no reason, but of course you can state a reason. How about, it's difficult, but it's fun?
어렵죠?
그렇긴 하지만 재미있어요.
그렇기는 하지만 꼭 배우고 싶어요.
Oh, very good. I want to really learn it even though it's difficult. Very
Definitely,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, let's go on to Korean Insight. Korean Insight.
아빠 힘내래요. 우리가 있잖아요.
우동 국물이 끝내줘.
What are you guys doing during class? I'm studying. Show me your palms.
We are studying.
What do you mean you're studying? Watching TV?
Yes, we're watching commercials.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
That's today's study tip,
That's
ladies
right.
and gentlemen. Lisa, give me your hand. Give me your hands. What we're talking about today for the study tip, ladies and gentlemen, is that you must be sure to pay attention to the commercials when you're studying Korean. Because what happens, the commercials repeat themselves again and again and again. And in Korean culture,
Right.
you will have, sometimes there's commercials that are really popular, and they're so popular people start saying these expressions all the time. And if you want to understand what they're talking about, such as 국물이 시원하다.
Right.
All these commercials, you'll hear them again and again and again. Just like in America, sometimes, what's up? You'll hear commercials back.
Or like got milk. I mean, you would know what
Right.
got milk means, right? And I think commercials really reflect a society and their culture, so definitely that's a good tip.
You can learn a lot. So that's today's study tip. Watch the commercial.
왜 이렇게 어려워? 너무 짜증나.
왜 그래요?
한국말 너무 어려워요.
알스케이로 마셔봐.
Let's speak Korean 최고예요.
한국어 공부할 땐 Let's Speak Korean.
All right, now let's go and check out our grammar tips for today. Bring them on.
Then we go on to 하지 그래요. Recommending to someone to do something, right? They said 하지 그래요. You'll hear. 그렇긴 하지만 was the last sentence. That's true, but that's true. Sometimes it's the other way around too. Well, that's true.
All right, let's go and practice some more. 복습 좀 하지 그래요?
그런 날이 있는 걸 미처 몰랐네.
리사 씨도 뭘 좀 준비하지 그래요.
저는 됐습니다. 그게 다 상술 아니에요?
그렇긴 하지만.
Did you guys notice earlier in the Korean Insight when I was hitting everyone with this thing? Do you know what this is? I'll hand this over to Steven.
Oh, the hand. Oh, yes. It's the 효자손. I wonder if that's a brand name. I don't know. 효자 is a good son, okay? And 손 is hand. So what's going on here? This is the substitute for a good child's hand because, you know, the good children, of course, they scratch the backs for their parents and take care of their parents in Korea.
Okay, well, having said that, please join us for another great edition. We've got another fun show ready for you tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
And let's speak Korean. AJongTV.com.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.